What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. What we got for you today is the weekly fragrance review in rotation, and it's just simply where I talk about all the fragrances that I've worn this week, tell you the situations I've worn, which is mainly work, and the compliments that I may or may not have gotten from them. No further ado, let's get right into it. Oh, before we do though, it's just part of the paperwork, guys. Like, share, and if you haven't, sub, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. It's the Jimmy. Y'all don't know about that old school hip hop. Trying to see what order I went with these. Okie dokie. Let's go. Sunday. And we started the week off with a bang. Again, part of the package that I purchased from my big homie Cheapo, which was a whole box of fragrance from the House of Authenticity. Clean Musk. And I got 3 or 4 compliments on this one right off the bat. And what you get is the namesake, Clean Musk. You get that musk, but you get a little bit of something that gives it a really clean vibe. I was at the time clocking in, and one of my little managers, which we've learned to work together, but at first I didn't like her and she didn't like me, but we worked it out. I think she realized that she need me. I don't necessarily need her, but it is what it is. Another story for another day. I know it was hard for her to give me this compliment. So if she gave me the compliment, then I know it smelled good. I was standing here waiting for her to give me my teal, and she just turned red in the face and said, she kept looking at me, she said, what cologne is that you have on? And I said, why? She said, just what is it? And I said, why? What's the problem? It's nothing. It smells good. I said, oh, you like this? She said, well, I wouldn't be asking you about it if it didn't smell good. Fresh musk. And she is in her 40s, just a little bit younger. I'm 48. She's probably about 45. Later on in the day, I'm working with a 17-year-old. She walks by and she goes, Trey. I'm like, yeah, what's up? She said, I like that scent. That smells good. Clean Musk. And the thing about it is, when I put this on, I was thinking, this is one that's not gonna really get any compliments, but that's fine. I wear fragrances for myself. I do enjoy the compliment factor, but I was still thinking, yeah, it's not that type of scent. It's not gonna get any compliments. Boy, was I wrong. From the House of Authenticity, it is Clean Musk. That's what I wore Sunday. Monday, I went with another one, and I just was like, you know what? I haven't worn this. I was glad to get it in my collection from the House of Bentley for Men. It is Bentley for Men, the Black Edition. And this is nothing like the other Bentley fragrances. This is more of a citrus, spring and summertime scent, where Bentley for Men and Bentley for Men Intense are more wintertime fragrances. Now, could you wear this one in the winter? Yes. But I think this is definitely more of a spring and summer fragrance, early fall, warm weather, to say the least. But it smells good. Just like those smell of pretty high quality for what they are, so does this one. This just smells good. It's got a very nice citrus note in it, and it lasts for a good little while, for quite a long time, just like the other Bentleys. I love these bottles. I think they're nice, classy, they're solid. Love the caps, but again, with this one, just think citrus. That's basically what you get. It's a very citrus forward fragrance. Does smell good. Projection and performance on this are really, really good. So from the House of Bentley, it is Bentley for Men, the Black Edition, and that is what I wore Monday. Tuesday, I went with another one from the House of Authenticity, from the box of the great Cheapo Depot. It is called Fresh Boss. I didn't get any compliments on this one. No, that is incorrect. I did receive a compliment on this. That is incorrect. I had to go back and think. I had some things going on Tuesday. I had to meet with my mechanic to try to get my truck back running like it was supposed to, but was not successful. So evidently it needs more than a coil pack. I think it may be an O2 sensor bad. We'll get it figured out though. But the comment was, man, you smell really, really good. I gave someone a hug is what I did. And when they got home, they texted me and was like, I don't know what cologne you had on, but you smell good and I can smell you all over my shirt. So when I tell y'all about leaving that transfer when you hug them, for all those that don't like spraying on your clothes, I'm telling you, if you're gonna be in the presence of a lady and you spray stuff like this on, wherever you lay, wherever you touch, it's going to be all over that area, and they kind of dig that kind of thing. So from the House of Authenticity, it's Fresh Boss, and this is what you think it is. It's a barbershop fragrance with a twist. It's a very unique fragrance. May not be the reinvention of the wheel, but there's a little bit of an adaptation to the wheel. You know, it went from being a stone block to a rubber tire with this one, but still the wheel, but it's still a good fragrance. From the House of Authenticity, it is Fresh Boss. And that was Tuesday. Let's see. Yes, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I went with one of my favorites as it was raining, and this is just an easy, I just did a gem scent video, and this one could have easily been in that video as well, from the House of Marc Ecko. Which I hadn't heard that name mentioned in Farrakhan in a long time. It is Marc Ecko Green, and is that the name of this? I don't know if, oh, that smells good. Maybe it's just Marc Ecko United. But this fragrance right here is part of the reason why I didn't mind selling my To Me fragrance, especially, which one was it? Unwind, the lighter, fresher one. This fragrance right here was part of the reason. As a matter of fact, I think I wore it today. I sold it because it's just an easy, fresh fragrance. An easy fragrance to wear. This is one of my cousins who is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Nardo. This was one of his favorite fragrances. I went through about 5 bottles of this because every time I would get a new bottle, he was my barber, so I would trade him out for haircuts. I'd be like, all right, I'll give it to you, but it's gonna cost you 3 haircuts. He'd be like, whatever, I just gotta have it. So, but this right here, it's so simple, but at the same time, it just works. Now, I'm not saying that this is a carbon copy of To Me. I'm not saying that they are identical. I'm just saying that you're gonna get that same vibe. And for $14 or $15 as opposed to $100, you're gonna get the same vibe. Fresh, clean, crisp, easy, just a good smelling cologne. That's basically what you have here. It's, so I had to make sure I was rolling, y'all, because I'm thinking I don't want to have to start all over, but I'm rolling. Criminally underrated is this fragrance right here. It's just underrated. But this is a Swiss Army. If you have this in your collection, man, it's one people will love. And it smells like maybe something from Hollister or something from Chanel, or it smells like it could have been from one of those fragrance houses. Maybe Polo, maybe Tommy Hilfiger, but it's Ecko. But nonetheless, it smells like a middle-end designer fragrance, just to give you a reference. And it smells like a lot of fragrances that came after it, like the Ralph Club the 67 by Polo, all of those fragrances that just have that fresh effect, that clean, fresh, just cologne type of scent, really, honestly, for being honest, came after this fragrance. So just keep that in mind. But criminally underrated in my scent of the day, Wednesday, Marc Ecko. Thursday, I stepped it up a notch because I realized I bought this right before I went on vacation. And I honestly hadn't given it a full wearing yet. I need a cap to it. And the next time I'm going to see the lovely ladies over at Dillard's, I will leave with the cap for it. Bought this from Macari, got it for like $48 in a bundle deal. And it is from the house of Giorgio Armani. It is Acqua di Gio Parfum. And it was full when I got it. And if you want decants of this, I will gladly put you in a decant for, I don't know, $10 or $15 or so. And my prices always include shipping, but this was nice. This was nice, and it lasted me. When I got home, I could still smell this. So, and I know my boy, Mr. Eccles, sent me a picture just yesterday, as a matter of fact, of this in a 125 ml bottle at our local Ross for $75. So that's a good deal as well. But I picked this one up again off Macari for 48. Yeah, for like 40. It was a 3 fragrance bundle. So it was 3 fragrances in there: Polo, Giorgio, and Jo Malone. So, and it was less than $100 for all 3 of those fragrances. So do good on Macari, guys. But nonetheless, this is a citrus-based fragrance, very citrus forward, a bright citrus at that, maybe neroli or something. You pick up on a little bit of the Acqua di Gio DNA, but not a whole lot. But the thing that I like about this is it's a performer, much like Profumo and Profundo and some of the others from the line of Acqua di Gio. The only one I have a huge problem with it performing is the original. But good fragrance, smells really, really good, and I like it. And you gotta realize they're still selling this at the mall for around $100. So to get it for 50 and all it was missing was the cap and maybe 1 or 2 sprays, I'm good, because I will eventually get a cap for it. So that's what I wore Thursday, but again, think bright citrus with that one. Now, Friday, I had to go run some errands in the first part of the day. And I said to myself, even though I was by myself, I said to myself, don't bore her, adore her, and Dior her. From the house of Christian Dior, it is Dior Home Sport. And this was a little gift from my last haul purchase, which I didn't do a video on it because I feel like y'all getting tired of haul videos. So I didn't do a haul video, but I did purchase 2 or 3 fragrances. And I got this for pre-ordering my Versace Eros. That's part of the perks. I pre-order, I get a tester. So, and it's legit because it's even on my receipt. Dior Home. It's all, in the paperwork. So, but it's Dior Home 50 ml now. Compliment getter, compliment magnet. It's Dior. It's one of those fragrances that people sniff and they can't quite put their finger on it. They're just like, man, you smell so nice. Again, for it to be a sport fragrance, it's not really heavy. It's not really strong. It's light. Very well made. What you get is just a very warm but light citrus note. Not sure why they named it sport, because it doesn't come across as sport. I can't see you wearing this and going to play some tennis or some golf or anything like that, but it is a good smelling fragrance. Very, very subtle, very, very easy, but I like it. I think it smells really, really good. So from the house of Christian Dior, don't bore her, Dior her Home Sport. That's a good one. All right, and last but not least, this is one that I got in my haul video. It is from the house of Paco Rabanne. It is from the 1 Million line, and it is 1 million Gold. And I like this one. I like this one. It's a fresher take on the 1 million line, and I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's sneaky because you get a little bit of florals. You get some of the sweetness that you get from a lot of the others like Royal and Elixir and Parfum. You get some of that same sweetness, but then you get a little kiss of floral in there. And to me, that's what makes this one right here good. I like it. I like it. I didn't think that I was at first, but yeah, once I wore it. And it's sneaky because it's really strong. You don't think it's as strong as it is, but it's there. You're gonna go nose blind to it relatively quick, but trust me, the people around you will not. And you're gonna spray it on heavy and think that, well, I don't smell it anymore, and it's not. It's there. Trust me, it's there. So, from the house of Paco Rabanne, and this was my scent of the day Friday evening, because I wore the Don't Bore Her Dior Her Friday during the day. And when I came home, because it was raining so much, I changed clothes, switched it up a little bit, and put on my 1 million. And that was my scent of the day Friday. And then I thought that I didn't do anything Saturday, but I just realized I did. After all the ball games and stuff went off, I had to, because I made some changes to my fragrances and how they're stored and where I stored them, which I'm going to do a video for y'all on that. I'm going to show y'all how I store my fragrances and everything, because I get comments about the stuff behind me. People are like, oh, you got so much on those shelves. Those shelves are going to break. I'm going to show you why I'm not concerned with the shelves, but that's another video for. This will go up Monday. No, this will go up Tuesday. So you'll see that video Wednesday. But the last one is from the house of Armaf, and this is Seville. I like the scent profile of this. I really do. Great atomizer, very easy to spray. You just hit it and the juice just flies out. I pick up on just a hint of something that makes me think of the original Sauvage. It smells good. The scent profile is good. But I may be making a mistake with this one, and I hate to do this. To me, it doesn't have that typical Armaf performance. Armaf is one that you can't spray a lot of because it is ridiculously strong. I don't get that from this fragrance. I don't get that strength from this fragrance. To me, it's just a little bit more subtle. Now, the scent profile is there. It's like a fresher, toned down version. Okay. If they made a Dior Sauvage cologne, I think it would smell like this. And that is a good thing, and it sounds really good, and it smells really good. It just didn't perform the way that I thought that it would, or that I thought that it should. Because Sauvage is a powerhouse, strong 3 to 4 spray fragrance. This just didn't do that. And again, it could be me. I'm getting older, so maybe my senses are, dulling a little bit. Hey, that happens with age. Father Time is undefeated. It's a good smelling fragrance, and I respect that, but I do wish it had just a little bit more oomph. But again, it reminded me of if there were a cologne version of Sauvage. But this is what I wore Saturday. It just rained. The hurricane was here, and I think it started raining Wednesday night, and I don't think it stopped until this morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning. It finally stopped raining, but Saturday it was on us, and it was just relentless, nonstop rain. No thunderstorms or nothing like that, but it was a rainy day. But yeah. So I'm a little on the fence with this one. The scent profile I liked, performance not so much. But again, it could have been me. So from the house of Armaf, it is Seville, and that is what I wore Saturday. And that wraps up the collection or the rotation for this week, guys. Again, man, I want to thank you guys again for all that you've done for me. The last 2 months have been the most productive months in my channel's history, and it's all that I could ask for and way more than I could ask for. So I appreciate you all. Now, with that being said, I've got to get off of here, get ready to go to work and do some things like that so I can make some more money. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.